Most people think being rich means having a lot of money, but that's not the full picture. Real wealth isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how much control you have over your life. Financial freedom is when your money works for you, not the other way around. You can earn a six-figure income and still be broke if you're trapped in debt, stuck in a job you hate, or constantly stressed about bills. That's not freedom, that's a golden cage. True wealth is having the freedom to choose, to wake up and decide how you spend your time, to say no to things that don't serve you. Financial freedom doesn't always mean being a millionaire. It means you've built enough passive income, savings, and discipline to live life on your own terms. It's when your basic needs are covered, your future is secured, and you don't rely on anyone else to survive. You could be making less than someone else and still be wealthier because wealth is peace of mind, not pressure. It's freedom from fear, not just full bank accounts. It's about building systems, not chasing salaries. So, if you're chasing money just to impress others or buy things you don't need, you're not building wealth, you're building chains. Real freedom begins when you stop working for money and make money work for you. Don't just aim to be rich, aim to be free, because freedom is the ultimate wealth. Many people live paycheck to paycheck, even when their income increases. Why? Because their expenses grow just as fast. They upgrade their lifestyle instead of upgrading their mindset. They buy liabilities and call them assets. They chase luxury before they build stability. But financial freedom is not about luxury, it's about leverage. It's about making smart decisions today that give you more options tomorrow. It's the ability to walk away from any situation that doesn't align with your values because you're not financially dependent on it. There's a big difference between looking rich and being free. Flashy cars, designer clothes, expensive vacations, these are not signs of wealth if they come with stress, debt, and insecurity. Real freedom is invisible. It's quiet. It's peace in your mind and strength in your position. Financially free people live by a simple rule: delay gratification. They build assets, create income streams, invest in knowledge, and avoid unnecessary debt. They understand that discipline now leads to freedom later. Wealth without freedom is a burden, but freedom, even without millions, is a blessing. It means you own your time, your choices, your energy. That's what people really want, they just don't know how to describe it, so stop measuring success by income alone. Measure it by how free you feel, how much time you own, how much peace you have. That's the real scoreboard. And the sooner you focus on freedom, the sooner wealth will follow. The system we grow up in teaches us how to earn money, but not how to keep it, not how to grow it, not how to protect it. We're taught to trade time for money, to stay in debt for years, to consume more than we create. And then we're told this is normal, but freedom doesn't come from following the crowd. It comes from questioning everything, from learning financial skills, thinking long-term, and choosing purpose over pressure. Financial freedom starts when you stop living for Friday and start building for forever. You don't need to win the lottery or start a billion-dollar company. What you need is clarity, consistency, and control. Clarity about your goals, consistency in your habits, and control over your spending, your time, and your mindset. The truth is, most people could be financially free if they stopped trying to impress others. If they lived simply, invested early, and focused on ownership instead of consumption. You don't have to hustle 24/7, you just need to be intentional. Make your money serve your vision, not your ego. Live below your means so you can rise above your limits. Save before you spend. Invest before you upgrade, because every dollar you waste today is a piece of freedom you give away tomorrow. And every smart choice you make today is a brick in the foundation of your future independence. Most people believe that being rich is about having a large amount of money. But that's not the truth. Money alone does not equal freedom. You can have millions in the bank and still be stressed, overworked, and trapped in a life you don't control. That is not wealth. That is just expensive slavery. True wealth is freedom. It's not about how much you earn, but how much of your life you own. Financial freedom means waking up every day with options. It means choosing how to spend your time not because you have to, but because you want to. That is the real luxury. You could be making $10,000 a month and still be broke if your lifestyle consumes everything you earn. You could be earning much less and still be wealthier if you've built systems that give you time, peace, and control. It's not your income that makes you rich, it's your ability to be free from financial stress. Too many people look rich but live poor. They drive expensive cars, wear designer clothes, live in big houses, but behind the scenes they're drowning in debt, tied to jobs they hate, and constantly chasing the next paycheck. That's not wealth, that's a performance. Wealth is quiet. Wealth is peace. Wealth is having the ability to say no to things that don't serve you. It's being able to walk away from toxic environments, bad clients, or exhausting routines because your income isn't tied to your survival. Financial freedom starts with mindset. It starts the moment you stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like an owner. Most people are trained to spend, few are trained to invest. They buy things to feel good temporarily, but freedom is not in owning things, it's in owning your life. When you're financially free, your money works for you. You earn while you sleep. You create systems that produce income even when you're not present. That could be a business, real estate, investments, or digital products. Whatever it is, it gives you back the most valuable resource of all time. Time is the true measure of wealth. If you have to trade every hour of your life to make money, you don't own your life. The goal isn't just to make more money. The goal is to make money in a way that gives you time, health, and peace. And here's the truth, most people could become financially free if they stopped trying to impress others. If they stopped buying things they don't need to impress people they don't even like with money they don't actually have. The first step toward freedom is discipline. Discipline to save, to invest, to delay gratification. Freedom is not bought, it is built. Slowly, daily, intentionally. It means sacrificing some pleasures now to unlock lifelong peace later. You must stop thinking short-term, stop chasing fast money. Fast money usually comes with fast losses. True freedom is built patiently. It's the result of consistent action, smart decisions, and long-term thinking. It also means learning. Most people don't reach financial freedom because they never take time to understand how money works. They rely on schools, jobs, and hope, but hope is not a strategy. You need skills, financial intelligence. You need to know how to grow, protect, and multiply your money. You also need to protect your environment. Don't take advice from people who are stuck. Don't follow the lifestyle of people who are secretly struggling. Look up to those who are quietly free, not loudly fake. And remember, financial freedom doesn't always look exciting. It may mean living below your means while others show off. It may mean saying no to things now so you can say yes later. But in the end, you'll have what they don't: options, peace, and power. So don't just aim to be rich. That's not enough. Aim to be free, free from debt, free from fear, free from stress, free from depending on anyone else. Because once you taste true freedom, you'll never want to go back. Money is not the end goal. Freedom is. Time is. Control is. Those are the real signs of wealth, and you don't need millions to get there. You need clarity, consistency, and courage. So build the life you don't need a vacation from. Build the system that pays you while you sleep. Build habits that give you freedom instead of stress. Build wealth that can't be seen but can always be felt. If this message spoke to you, don't just scroll past it, let it sink in. Take one step today toward your freedom. Read a book, save $1. Say no to something that drains you. Your future is built in small choices made consistently. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. Every move toward freedom, no matter how small, is a move away from fear. And if no one told you this before, let me be the first. You were not born to work, pay bills, and die. You were born to live with purpose, to be free. Now go build that freedom brick by brick. And when you're ready, the world will see your wealth, not in what you show, but in how you live.